Hello, the video that you are about to watch entails me solving and going through the clues and deductions of Murder in the Motel Hunt a Killer box game. There are spoilers and revelations and stuff included, so if you want to do this one yourself, I recommend that you skip this one and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. You've been warned. I was in the middle of going through stuff. Hello, my lovely humans. It's FCA. So I'm very excited about the Mystery March. So welcome to part 2 of Mystery March, where we're doing the Hunt a Killer Murder in the Motel thing together. So I will card and link below to part 1, which was just last night. And now on to the rest, okay? But what is my jam is all this stuff. So this is how I left the box. So let us okay, this is the map, right? I was really tired last night. It was my first night back to work. Okay, yeah, this is the map. So we're going to put that right there. To be me, stuck to a dream but so free. All right. Turtle. We're going to put the turtle right there. I'm going to put the little case. Turtle came in a little case. These are the songs. Okay, these are the songs, the lyrics. Here's our notebook. I'm going to organize this. Hold on. The family photo looks weird to me. Just because, like, they're not standing close together. She's looking lovingly at her daughter. The standoffishness. Like, they're not all collected, like, looking at the camera. I don't know. What do you guys think? Something I need to be looking for? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Here's the key room thing. So this says when all of the doors were opened on the various days in question. Crime scene photo. Professional. Okay, so quick recap. I just refreshed myself with my notes and the police report. So last week, when you're seeing this, we have our victim, Mr. Ford, who was getting close to a woman named Veronica at the hotel he was working at, and Veronica was the housekeeper. Her ex and felon ex, Chad Wilhelm, came back, and then when police were looking at the murder, Wilhelm took off in Veronica's car, and now are saying they're going to throw her in jail if they don't help them nail Wilhelm or solve the case. She doesn't know anything according to her letter. So we have to go through, we caught up with stuff. So we have our notes written down. We have when the guest entered, and we figured out that Wilhelm was in room 102. And we have our map here. So I'll let you guys take a look at that again. But we have that this is Stu's apartment, laundry. Veronica's ex was in 102. The businesslike woman, Candace White, is in room 103. The obnoxious family, the Crabtrees, are in 104. An old rich man is in 105. Who is... I forgot his name already. Cogswell. I was calling him Richard. Let's see. And then they found Julian in 106. He was working and repairing that room. Then Eugene Young is in 202. 203 is empty. Julian Ford was staying in 204. Veronica's place is 206. And then 205 is empty. And then the treadmills and weights and vending machine are in 201. And the business center is 200. So there we go. The body was found at 3:30 p.m. on a Sunday. So what we're going to do now is Crabtree had said that he only met the victim, Julian Ford, briefly when the AC unit was checked, and they are in room 104. So we need to check the complaint forms for 104. Okay, so there's one for Richard Cogswell. Let me double check. Did Cogswell did not say anything about having ever met. He was also intoxicated when he talked to the officers. All right, so we have a thing for Crabtree. It says Ava Crabtree, room 104, extension 4, Saturday, maybe contact you, yes. Follow up. The complaint was rude service, room not clean, and other. Okay. So because they're in Nevada, there's actually a thing that says scorpion, snake, pest. All right. So the comment says Julian and that woman, who I can only assume is the housekeeper, were being very loud outside when I was trying to have I can't read this, some quiet time with my family at night. Please tell them to keep their voices down, and if they're going to be outside after dark, I would also like to mention that I don't feel comfortable with that woman being in our room. I have something I need to keep safe, so I had to hide it under my mattress, and no guest should have to feel that way. Okay, that's not really a repair thing. But there was a complaint form that Julian and Veronica were being loud at night on Saturday night, and that she had to hide something because she doesn't trust Veronica. But it doesn't say why. She was like, I felt like I had to hide it, and that's your housekeeper's fault somehow. Okay, Cogswell also has a complaint form. He's in room 105. We got that. And on the phone, it says, let's face to face, shall we? All right. Today is Sunday, and maybe contact you to follow up immediately. Immediately. We got to do this immediately. Rude service. Okay, another rude service complaint. I reserved 106. Okay, so room 106 is the room that was under renovation that Julian Ford had been working on. I've stayed in that room every year for 41 years. I wanted to stay one more time, remember my wife, but nobody cares. I've been asking since I got here when the room is going to be ready, and I keep getting the runaround. I got here Friday at 7. It's now Sunday at 3:15. I've been writing here 15 minutes, and no one is at the front desk. I've been waiting here, not writing here, sorry, waiting here for 15 minutes, and no one's at the front desk. What kind of operation are you running here anyway? One that's good enough for you to keep coming back for 41 years, bro? Oh, it keeps going. There's a back. Okay, and the other guests are rude. The other guests are rude. Okay. Ran into some middle-aged, weak-bearded, pretty boy jerk in the laundry room, and he gave me a hard time for bringing my drink in with me. Rude. And get my wife's turtle back to me. Someone stole it. Find out before I do, or I won't be responsible for what happens. This is the guy who got, like, all the stuff from the minibar. So I'm guessing Mr. Cogswell ran into Mr. Crabtree. The insult. Weak-bearded. Your beard is weak. You call that a beard? You're not a man with a beard like that. And someone stole a turtle. Found the maintenance request. So Saturday, room 104. It's marked for climate, so that's the Crabtree room. Please fix the AC in our room. The thermostat won't stay put in. Yesterday, it got really cold after the sun went down. My wife was in a terrible mood all night. Thanks in advance. Listen, it doesn't sound like your wife is ever in a good mood. It got really cold after the sun went down. These people, man. Okay, so having met the person who was doing work on the hotel for room 104 checks out. Was there a time on this? No, there wasn't a time on it. It just says Saturday for room 104. Okay, so these are Julian Ford's notes. So we have this. There's a tab that says update social media page for motel. After social media pics, wait for full pay. Go through McBride and Association. Let's see. Room 202, Music Man. That's what it says. It says Music Man. So there's that. Let's see. Fixed hole in wall, 3 hours. It had new drywall, spackle, primer, paint. Service $300. So this is just all the stuff that he worked on. So let's see if there's anything that stands out. Immediately, room 106, water damage, new drywall, primer, paint, $240, $25, $300. Ceiling tiles, $50, 8 hours, $400. Service, $550. Total is $800. Room 206, Ronnie. Because he crossed out Veronica and put Ronnie. Affectionate nickname. Very nice. New bathroom tile, $200. Grout, caulk, silicone, tape. Okay, so these are services. There's a small note at the bottom that says, want your tricks free. Run over the water, but never let the sky drag you into the clouds. What? So he serviced room 102. It looks like he did work in all of the rooms at some point in the last 2 months, but none of these have dates on them. The air unit in room 104 was $1,004 to fix, apparently. And in Veronica's room, he did $950 worth of repairs. The most expensive has been the laundry room, because that's over $54,000. Okay, he also has, like, I realized with some of those weird things where they're like little poems and songs that he was writing. When he went to room 105, he goes, the guy really wants room 106 instead. Careful. And then the room 106 has over $52,000 in damages because of water damage from the back, apparently. Let's see. Turtle lost in the desert sand, hidden and forgotten, or did you finally see there was no race to win? Turtle lost. This turtle means something. Okay, so 104's AC was checked again for $100. Apparently his service fee is anywhere from $50 to $100 based on how long he has to spend. And then the rest of the notebook is empty. You mean something. He's got the secrets, man. So he's complaining about rude service, but apparently his rude service, this is Mr. Cogswell, is because he couldn't get into room 106 and the repair guy couldn't give him a time, and there's a turtle. Okay, so I'm trying to run by all the guests on the entry. So room 200 is the business center with the Wi-Fi and desks and a printer. But Candace White said that she was in there most of the day, but the only entry from the room was at 9:57 a.m. and then the door was opened again at 12:32 p.m. And the rest of the day, the door doesn't get opened again. So, I have tea now. All right, so I'm thinking that what we have to do is go through Mr. Ford's notes and work backwards. Because even though it doesn't say a date or a time, it does say how long he worked on things. So if we work backwards, we should be able to get where he was. He was found at 3:30, so we're going to presume that he was working on room 106, which is the last room that he has listed, around that time. But it says 8 hours. Is that total? What's going on? Oh, wait, no. The last place he was in was room 104. Because that's afterwards. Okay. Oh, wait, that's not going to work because, like, this happened on Saturday when he checked the AC unit, right? Yeah, that was on Saturday. And that said it was 1 hour of service. I mean, he can work for more than 8 hours, but well, that's not going to help us. So these are some notes from Veronica. Let's go over these. This is taking forever. Okay, so Eugene was at his show all day, came back right after that one cop went after Chad. Chad, pretty sure he was in his room all day. When I went to clean his room around noon, he was there. We argued a while. All right. Loser dad hangs back from his family. I think he spent all Saturday at the casino. Ah! These must be the crab trees. Let's see. I think he spent all Saturday. Saw him go into the casino again Sunday morning. Okay, yeah, because he has the Sunday voucher card. It says redeem on Sunday. Validation Sunday. All right. Ragged mom. Seemed real stiff. Gave me the stink eye more than once. Right, okay. Olivia, nice girl, introduced herself to me. A little spoiled. Pretty sure she was at some sports thing all day, every day, but she couldn't wait to go home. Santa Cruz. Spaceman. Back again, no wife this time. Likes his movies. Smelled like gin and cigarettes even in the mornings. Poor guy, he was in the pool Sunday afternoon, but said he didn't see or anyone go in or out of 106. Now, 106 had water damage in the back, according to Julian's notes. The suit, she was walking around a lot like she was scoping out the place. Stu, my grimy boss, all about the money. I'm not sure where he was all day. Probably hiding from Spaceman about the whole room not being available thing. Julian, Sunday I saw him in the morning. I offered to get him a coffee around 8:30. He was just leaving his room then, but I got distracted with work, and the next time I saw him was dead around 3:30. I'm close to a breakthrough. If I know anything about mystery things, Chad probably didn't kill anybody. He just didn't want to get caught by the police because he's a wanted man. So when the police showed up, he made a run for it. It seems like the Crabtree woman, Ava and Olivia, were gone for sporting events. That seems to check out that they were gone again. What was Mr. Cogswell doing? So here's an intoxicated, angry man, mad that he can't get into his room. And the last movie rental he had was Sunday at 1. How long do movies last? 1 to 2 hours, usually? And so 1 to 2 hours at 101. He had opportunity, and he was on the pool deck after that. So did the thing that Ava wanted to keep safe, was that a turtle that she found and that's why she had to hide it, and the turtle is Mr. Cogswell's? Is that where, because there's something about turtle lost in the notes. So I'm very confused. Was he mad, like he saw the turtle or blamed the turtle being lost and lost his mind? Drunk people do weird things. Look at this. Soon-to-be hits, featuring soon-to-be hits, Eugene's all-day launch party, and he has I Want Your Tricks to Be Free. That's the same, where is it? Want Your Tricks Free is, there's part 2 and part 3 in Mr. Ford's thing. Oh, Eugene! Stolen song, liked it, wanted the credit for it. So this was this Sunday, all day, 11 a.m. till 5 p.m., open night between Eugene's sets. And Eugene showed up at 5:30. Okay. And he's providing a map and all kinds of stuff. Overly helpful, very suspicious. I'm really stuck on this turtle because Ava was trying to hide something, like a good luck charm, she said. And if the housekeeper who knew about Cogswell's return, she would have seen the turtle. Now the turtle's gone, and she doesn't want the housekeeper in her room. I'm stuck on the turtle. This photo has to mean something. It's in the evidence. Right? We haven't looked at this yet. Jefferson Redmayne Schuster Incorporated. Dear Mr. Stuart Dance, the owner of the motel. Mr. Dance, I would like to reiterate one last time the position of JRS with regard to the possible purchase of your property. JRS is prepared to offer you $14.60 per square foot for your 1.3 acres of Garfield, Nevada, for a total of $830,000. I'm sorry, I can't read numbers very well. 830,166.48. So, like, close to $1 million. Because it's over $800,000. Well over, like 30,000 over. They remain highly interested. Oh, Candace White wants to buy the property. That they're interested and motivated to make the transaction a reality. However, it has become apparent to JRS that an independent contractor by the name of Julian Ford is unpaid for improvements made to your motel and has threatened in-line on your property. Hopefully you can understand that any property under threat of in-line would be a liability we have no interest in purchasing. While JRS is still prepared for the above amount for your property, the offer is now conditional on the resolution of the matter with Mr. Ford. You have until Monday morning. Mr. Dance. So, Julian Ford was owed over $100,000 in repairs, and he was going to go through McBride and Associates for a lien, and he was going to wait for to post the after photos of the motel repairs until he was paid in full. So Mr. Dance has the biggest motive for murder here. They were still prepared to pay the above amount, but on the thing, you have until Monday morning when I return to my office in Los Angeles, Candace White. So Mr. Sundance has access to all the rooms, and he was there all day. And he wants his money. He had until Monday, so he had to do the deed on Sunday, because otherwise his place was gonna get put up because of the services money that he owed to Mr. Ford. Wait. When did Cogswell make that complaint that he said that he was waiting over 15 minutes and nobody was at the front desk? Where is it? Okay, here it is. Let's see, what time? Let's see. I got here Friday at 7, and it's now Sunday at 3:15. He's been waiting here 15 minutes, and no one's at the front desk. That's it. There was nobody at the front desk because that's when Sundance was doing the deed. Let's see. Yeah, because everyone else would have been out of the hotel. So if he was used to getting movies, he was getting a movie at 1. So Mr. Sundance probably thought that Cogswell would be busy with a movie. Then Veronica had went out to lunch. He knew that she was gone. Eugene was going to be gone all day, the two most observant people at the hotel. He was going to be at the thing. The Crabtrees were at either a sporting event or at the casino. So he thought he would have him all alone and that he could pin the crime on the convict. Pardon me. Yes, that has to be it. That has to be it, right? What does it have to do with the turtle? The door to room 106 was opened at 2:19, at 3:29, then again at 3:46. It's all coming together, baby. The one piece of evidence was under the solutions envelope, and I forgot about it. Oops. I think there's a turtle in this box. We gotta get in this box before we go being conclusive. How do we get in the box? Let's try. Veronica's room was 206. Let's try. Like, if we make the first one 0 or the last one 0, let's see if we can get into that way. Okay, he mentions the word free a lot. So if we go in the order of 1 is A, 2 is B, C is 3, That means F would be 6, R is 17, and E is 5. That's not it. He changed Veronica's name to Ronnie, which is 4 letters. So we have 17, 14, 13, and 9. That's not it. I tried just 0, 0, 0. How about 1, 2, 3, 4? That didn't do it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that we got Mr. Sundance. I just really want to figure out the turtle in this box. So we will do that on part 3. Thank you for joining me. I know it's been a crazy journey. I know that I am not organized or blah, blah, blah. But thank you for joining me. Again, I'm so excited. And yeah, okay. Plus, I gotta get ready for work. Bye-bye, humans.